México, Ciudad Juárez, la ciudad más peligrosa del mundo.
Tenía 31 años, era empleada de maquiladora.
Estos tipos vienen y nos llevan y nadie se va a dar cuenta.
Llegó a Ciudad Juárez, en la frontera norte de México, a trabajar como obrera en las maquilas cuando apenas tenía 15 años.
Aprendimos a vivir con el dolor.
Una mujer va saliendo de un trabajo en la noche en una maquiladora en Ciudad Juárez y es asesinada. Muchas mujeres tienen la misma historia.
¿Se vale a soñar, hermana? Hay que cumplir tus metas.
Claro.
¿Quién nos protege? ¿O en quién podemos confiar?
Estamos aquí para visibilizar las violencias machistas y en contra del feminicidio. No tenemos miedo, estamos organizadas y reunidas.
Good evening from my side to you, but good morning from here to you.
And where are you at today?
Berlin.
Berlin. Wow. Bucket list city for me. Never been. Can't wait to go someday.
It's a wonderful place, I have to say. Yeah, I mean, it's changing, but it's still a good place. What do we see here?
Well, Paolo, thank you so much for joining me today to talk about Luchadoras.
Luchadoras.
Luchadoras. I'll get it.
Lucha.
Lucha.
Yes. Here we go.
Juarez has been called the most dangerous city in the world. Women are assaulted, missing, murdered every 2 hours. Who can women turn to or trust in Juarez?
Well, for sure, woman can trust woman in Juarez. That's a reality, and that's what it happens. And I mean, yeah, the things that are happening in Juarez are based in very deep-rooted machismo and misogyny, and they are fighting against that. They are fighting against all these situations that bring men to think that they are superior to women. And in the fight, it's not only the woman fighting. Yeah? It's a very huge topic we're talking about here. There are also men who are against all these structures and these cultural roles that are learned from many, many centuries back. So, yeah, a woman can rely on other women.
And awareness and attention as to this this problem is in a theatrical way, female wrestling.
What do you mean?
Meaning the female wrestlers, for empowerment and also to bring awareness to it, it's a theatrical kind of way to bring attention to something with flair.
Yeah, of course. I mean, you know, the wrestlers in Ciudad Juárez, the women wrestlers, I call them fighters. You know, in Spanish, it's the same word, fighter and wrestler. And for me, fighter is like the word. So I call our protagonists, I call them fighters. Of course, it's theatrical and it's important. It's important also not only, you know, the theater that it's played on the ring, which is not only theater, but it's also, you know, I don't know if you can say this in English, but we also wanted, Patrick and I wanted to make this film theatrical in a way to bring it into the theaters, so to get a broader audience. So in that sense, yeah, it's putting all these things together.
And they became folk heroes in the community because of the female empowerment?
It became popular in the community, of course. I mean, everybody in Juarez is right now asking where can they see the film, what is going on, when like everybody's getting crazy because they know it's been premiered at South by Southwest. So yeah, the movement and everybody's aware of what is happening around with the film. It's super beautiful, I have to say.
And ultimately, it's starting to redefine what it means to be a woman in Mexico.
Are you asking me?
Yes.
Of course it is. I mean, those women are standing up, are saying we have enough of all this history of machism and sexism, and they're saying they don't want this anymore. And you know, in the film you hear the protagonist saying, there were back in the days moments where people will hear the woman screaming when they will get hurt or violated or raped or killed, and nobody will go out in the streets to say something against that. And this is changing. Now the women are in the streets and they're saying it's enough. It's enough of all this suffering. It's enough of all these bad things happening to us.
With such violence and corruption in Juarez, was there any time that maybe you, your cast, were in danger because of such the message you were trying to change?
Well, there is this thing, you know, Ciudad Juarez is a dangerous place and the danger is real because things happen there. So, of course, there were dangerous situations, but just being a woman in Ciudad Juarez is life-threatening. This is something people have to be aware of. And of course, there were situations where we will feel afraid of something. Nothing happened to us. But the problem is that when you live in such a place, fear becomes your worst enemy and you begin to fear everything. And that's the tool, you know, people use to control the other people, to control the how do you say, to control the people, to control the town, to control the citizens. And this is, this is like a structure that it's been there for many long time. And it's a moment where in the whole Mexico, women are saying it's enough. We go into the streets and we say we want a change.
Well, powerful film. Enjoyed it very much. Thank you so much for joining me today. And I wish you best of luck at the festival this year.
Thank you. Thank you very much for having us. Thank you.